Hoarders are sad and gloomy. Is this a myth or is this a fact? I've met a lot of hoarders, and it's true they are sad and gloomy. Okay. Lots of hoarders are sad and gloomy. That said, I will say I think this is a myth. And here's the reason why. There are a lot of hoarders. Guess what? This doesn't bother them at all. They're living full lives. They socialize with friends. In this particular scenario, and this is really interesting, we're seeing a whole new trend here we've never seen before. This is an influencer. And as the internet becomes more popular and there are more influencers on YouTube and TikTok and what have you, there are a lot of companies that will sponsor these videos. Okay. This girl is super happy and she's got a great hat and she's got what looks like a DJI gimbal there that she's got her smartphone on. She's super happy and she's got just a home full of freebies that have been sent to her. Is she sad and gloomy? No, she's super happy and she's rich. She's making a whole lot of money from doing this kind of stuff. But what is the reality? The reality is she has no idea how to manage the stuff and she has no idea what to do with it. But she was raised in an environment where it's free, right? We call it free-itis. It's free. So because it's free, she doesn't want to get rid of it. Somebody sent her something nice. And so, yay, I'll make a video about it and I'll keep it. And look at me, I got a whole bunch of cool stuff, right? She's super happy. So this is a myth. Hoarders are not always sad and gloomy. They can be, but they don't have to be. That's not a sign of being a hoarder. If you're sad and gloomy, well, you're sad and gloomy, but anybody, even if they're not hoarders, can be sad and gloomy, right? So this is a myth. And I want us to pay very close attention to the fact that some of the people we know that we see in professional settings, or we see them outside their homes, they might be our neighbors, they might be our relatives, they might be hoarders that we don't know about. And they're like happy and they're living full productive lives. And so we never ask, we never get to know them on a level where they really need our help. And if they've been faking it and they've been like, oh, hey, I'm so happy, everything's perfect, check it out, look at me. And they're always doing selfies and all this kind of stuff. Have you ever stopped to ask, how are you doing? Do this for me. When you run into your family members and your friends and they're like, hi, how are you? If they say I'm fine, ask them again, how are you really doing? I just want to check in on you. Sometimes we say we're fine. Are you really doing fine? Tell me more. And you will be surprised at how many people say, well, actually, this is a new year and I'm doing a lot of reflecting right now. This is a tough time of the year for a lot of people who have hoarding tendencies, because this is a new year. This is a time of reflection. This is a time where people want to start over. And a lot of people don't have the help that they need, or they don't have the resources to go through. And like the college kid that we looked at that had the whole house of grandma's stuff, what if he doesn't have the money to hire somebody to come in and help him do a professional organizing job, right? What if he doesn't have the money? There are a lot of people in this situation. And so it is possible that there are people that just don't have the skills. Then when you ask them how they're doing, they say what is expected. Oh, I'm fine. Everything's good. But what they're really saying is, hey, man, I'm drowning in stuff. I really need some help. Are you free on a Saturday? Could you come help me go through some stuff? Could you help me? Right? There are a lot of people that for the very first time, now we're getting to a point where we live in an era. It's okay to ask for help. Nobody has to be perfect. It's okay.